Yes, people, apologies for the lateness. We are live. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Premier League show. It's gonna be a really good one this week. Gonna be a great one. Hopefully, we discuss everything we need to discuss about Premier League, football. Champions League is tomorrow. We are going to do the Champions League show tomorrow. So, people, if you are interested in that, we will be live tomorrow for that as well. I got Liverpool Prophet with me. We're going to discuss the Premier League weekend. Jack should be here in a bit. King will be here at around 6 UK. So I think we'll just carry on for now. But some interesting results. Make sure you guys hit the like button first and foremost. The most important thing is make sure you guys subscribe as well to Prophet's channel. And over here, we're trying to get to 600 subscribers. We gained a few subscribers over the weekend, but you know what? We keep on going one by one, bit by bit. And we're trying to let's get at least to 550. When is January end? Like a couple of weeks?
January, yeah. I think next week's the last week still.
Next week's the last
Might be
week.
next week. Yeah, I think next week's it.
Okay. People, you know what to do. Before next week ends, we're trying to get to 550. 550. And yeah, that's the goal. And obviously, Liverpool Prophet, he's trying to. Are you close to 600 subscribers already?
Only 11 away, but from 600.
Guys,
so yeah, close.
11 away. Go and subscribe now. Let's get him as close as possible to 600 by today's show. If you're new, if you're tuning in, subscribe, like, and share. That's the first and foremost. And also, if you want to comment something in the chat, you have to. It's only subscribers mode, so you have to subscribe first to comment. I will just quickly sort that out. But anyways, we might as well get to it. Where should we start?
We'll start with the game of the weekend, but Manchester United, the Manchester derby. I'll let you take it away.
Any City fans in the chat? Any City fans watching? Yeah. Spliff in a spliff. Talk about being the Kings of Manchester. Cool, you've won all trebles. Cool, you've won the 4 in a row. You've won the Premier League, recent Premier Leagues. One thing's for sure, you haven't matched Manchester United yet. So as of now, and as of now going forward, Manchester will be, forever is, and always will be red. I don't care what anyone says about Manchester, who has been more successful in recent times. I couldn't give 10 flying fucks. I don't care. Manchester will forever be red. It's just the truth. It just is the truth. We are the OG winners of Manchester. We are the OG champions of Manchester. You man couldn't get a sniff until the Arab money came through. It felt like the days of when you guys had like Colin Bell, Benjani. You know, no disrespect to them. They've been good players for you guys, and trust me, I've always admired, you know, some of the legends that have been involved in every football club, and trust me, I don't disrespect anyone. But back to the days of when you guys were trash, yeah. This is how it feels. This is how it feels, you know. When you win derbies like this, when you put in a really good performance, all of a sudden you show why you're happy. You show a bit of chest. Pause. But this is what I'm trying to say. Manchester United 2, Manchester City 0. I mean, start to finish, absolutely dominant. Absolutely dominant from the start, from the first whistle to the very last whistle. That was a performance that I've enjoyed as a United fan for I don't know how many years. It felt like Fergie was the manager for a bit. Because ever since United fell off, right? I've not seen performances like this from the first whistle to the last whistle, especially in big games. Even against Liverpool, when we destroyed you 3-0 at Old Trafford one time, we didn't dominate that game. It was David De Gea making really good saves and United just being clinical in front of goal. And this is what I mean. Obviously, there's been games where United won, and trust me, I felt very happy winning those games. But this one was a performance I can enjoy for a very long time. And I just want to see us keep it up. I just want to see United constantly perform like this week in, week out. It was a joy. It was a huge joy to watch. For once, I saw an identity. For once, I saw a performance. I for once saw something that a manager. I for once saw a manager keeping it simple. We can go back to Ruben Amorim playing a 3-4-3. We were dropping points against Wolves. Wolves at home. West Ham at home. Why? It's because that back three is useless. When Louis van Gaal switched to a back four, we started seeing upturn in performances. We started to see results turn in our favor. What about now? Back to a back four. Performances, absolutely brilliant. Yes, I saw this against Newcastle in the first half, but the manager refused to change it back to a back four. He switched it back to a back three. You know what I'm trying to say? This is what I'm saying. The manager needs to keep it simple. It's literally that. All he has to do is just keep it simple. Do the basics right. Play the players in the correct positions. And I'm seeing an upturn in performances. Why didn't he do that from the very start? And there was people out there not celebrating, but there was people out there shaming United for losing the games that Ruben Amorim would have apparently won. That FA Cup against Brighton and that Burnley game. Well, where are you now? You call yourself real United fans. Real United fans. For laughing at the club for dropping points to Burnley and losing to Brighton and raining on Ruben Amorim's parade, but forgetting that this guy took us to 15th place. And we lost the European final to Spurs. This was such a relieving performance. It was such a huge relief. I finally get to see performances like this. That's all I've wanted. That's all I've ever wanted was United to play well and to play this on a weekly basis. If you lose, you lose. This is what I wanted to see from start to finish. And we absolutely battered Man City. Don't let the scoreline tell you the full story. Don't let the scoreline tell you the full story. This should have been a 7-0 win. United should have absolutely peppered Man City from the first half. Maguire hitting the bar, a couple of offsides. Okay, maybe. And yes, maybe Dalot could have been sent off. I'm not going to speak about that too much. In my opinion, that was not a red card. He grazes his knee. It's not a deliberate stamp on his knee. You get what I'm trying to say? I don't think it was a deliberate stamp on the knee. Cool, you can debate that was a red card. And trust me, I think maybe I don't know the day referee gives it. But you know what? The referee was awful. But then again, we go back to the game. The amount of chances we created, man. Oh my days. Ahmad hits the post. United scored 2 goals. Dorgu scoring, and Buemo scoring. If Cunha was not offside, that was a terrible call by the referee. That was a terrible, terrible call by that should have been 3-0. And this is not me trying to take my club to a low level, but if we were battling for a Champions League place, what do you do? Yeah, we were battling for like a Champions League place, for example. For example, if United were in a title race, this is just an example, yeah. It's just an example. All right, how about this? You chalk away 1 goal. That 1 goal that was disallowed, that was clearly onside, could be very costly. So the referees need to get it right. And do you know what? Looking back at it, it should have been 3 or 4 or 5. I couldn't care less about the scoreline. 3 points to Manchester United was just the most important thing. But apologies for going on. I mean, I want to know your thoughts on the game. And just real quick before I get to you, I want to big up Lumen in the chat as well. Big up to you, bro. Am I expecting the same performance at the end of the season? Not every game, but on most games, I'm expecting better. Arsenal game next week, I don't know what to expect. I really don't. We're going away to the Emirates. The Emirates has been our kryptonite. It's been our kryptonite for a long time. And trust me, going away to the Emirates for every football club in recent times, it's just not been fun. So, yeah, I'm not excited for that game. But the games after that, I'm kind of looking forward to. I'm like, okay, we can get some results here against, like, for example, a Fulham at home. I'm expecting a dominant performance there and a win there. You know, if we constantly play at this. So So that's what I mean. And just a couple more. Exactly, keeping it simple, not complicated, doing the basics. Yeah, exactly. Doing the basics, and that's what Michael Carrick did. Big up to my midfielder, by the way. Big up to my midfielder. Love Michael Carrick. You know, grew up watching the guy. Love him. If we had Carrick for the Brighton game, we'd be playing Liverpool fourth round. Easily. 100%. I 100% agree with you. Wholeheartedly agree with you, bro. If we had him for the Burnley game, we'd smoke him as well. But anyways, over to you, Prophet. I didn't mean to go on for a long time.
No, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I gotta say, it surprised me because I think I actually predicted an easy City win. To be fair, but I gotta say, from the beginning to the end, United were really good. I think you were right as well when you said should have been 2-0 at half time. To be fair, the 2 goals that were ruled out, very dominant. So the first half, let's be honest, United were better. They should have been winning. I did think though, I was kind of sat there thinking, okay, United have been dominant, but they haven't scored. And City in the second half, they're going to be better. They're going to take a chance and it'll be game over. But to be fair, first half and second half, City just didn't turn up at all on the day. United continued doing what they did in the second half. And to be fair, you can't sit there and say it wasn't a deserved win. Should have been more than 2-0. Should have been about 4, 5, 6-0, to be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair, I think Carrick kept it very simple as well with his tactics. Didn't do nothing too crazy. And you see, when you keep it simple with tactics, it sells on the pitch. And yeah, that's probably the best you guys have played in about 2-3 years at the moment. To be fair,
I'd say more. I'd say more than 2 3.
It's been a long time since you were that dominant against City as well at home. So
yeah,
well, a good win for United. We'll see if you guys can continue the momentum on now. Can you guys take this into the Arsenal game? And can you take this going forward, or is it just a one-off? We'll see. But
yeah.
I'm not going to rain on United's parade. They did get the derby, they win. They did show Manchester is red. And yeah, bro, we'll see what happens going forward. But I got to say, it was impressive, very impressive, because I thought City would walk it. Genuinely, I thought Carrick coming in, you guys wouldn't be ready. I thought City would get the win easily. But to be fair, you smoked him. From minute 1 to the end. Haaland was quiet. Cherky as well. Can I just touch on Cherky's comments before the game? About how he was talking about what he said something like, I can't wait till the game to kill them or something like that. And he got absolutely
that was when he signed. That was not before the game. That was when he signed.
Yeah, that aged well. That definitely
you know why?
Well.
You know why he made those comments? Sorry to cut you. You know why he made those comments? It's because we beat them in the Europa League last year, Leon.
Right.
He made those comments, and he made those comments after he signed for City. It's like he wants to get revenge. Well, there's your revenge, fella. There's your revenge.
Exactly, bro. Not talk too soon.
Smoked.
100%. Even Haaland, bro. Haaland was very quiet in the game. I think United did very well to keep him quiet. He actually got subbed off as well, which was mad.
City had 1 shot on target all game, or all second half. 1 shot on target the whole entire second half. Man,
mad.
That was performance that I will enjoy for a very long time.
100%. But who would have thought, that fucking Michael Carrick would outdo big old Pep Guardiola? But he did. So fair play to Carrick on that.
He was Ollie's assistant when he
was. He was, yeah.
When he pulled Pep that 3 times.
He was.
Hey.
But yeah, in terms of league position as well, but I think that win does good for your top 4 hopes, I believe. I think you guys are 1 point behind Liverpool at the moment.
Yeah.
So it does do well for that aspect as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good win.
It's just, do you know what it is? Defensively, we've stepped up. I thought our defense was composed. Let me just touch on the Paul Scholes comments real quick about Lisandro Martinez. Like, look, people will call me crazy, but every pundit has an opinion.
Yeah.
It's not really that deep. Nobody should really have to be offended over opinions. All the player just has to do is perform on the day, and he performed. The player doesn't need to respond on social media. The player does not need, if the player say has professionalism on his side, don't respond on social media. Respond on the pitch. And Lisandro Martinez responded perfectly. Perfect response. Just the way he held Erling Haaland off. Just the way we managed to allow City to barely get any shots off. City didn't even have a shot on. I didn't remember the City have a shot on target. Lamens was quiet. He barely had anything to do. The keeper barely had anything to do. He was just chilling in his net. He was just chilling in the net.
Literally,
he had nothing to do, bro. In the second half, and this is what I mean. Like when you watch a whole team perform, even your worst player Even the worst player on the pitch had a good game. Luke Shaw had a good game. Diogo Dalot, who was the worst player on the pitch, had a good game. You know,
I
and
think
cool.
Donnarumma kept them in it, bro. To be fair, he made a lot of saves as well. So
Donnarumma, if it wasn't for Donnarumma, if they had Ortega, if they had Trafford in goal, bro,
even Edison,
would
bro,
have been
it would have
smoked.
been, yeah.
Nah. Edison, I think would have kept respectable. To be fair, but then this is what I mean. Like, you have performances like these on the pitch, and when it does turn out to be a great performance, you can talk about it like the way I'm talking about it now.
100%.
I've not been happy with United so far this season in terms of mentally, in terms of like the standards of the club. Like, we're dropping points to these sides and fans are accepting it. That's not how it should be at football club. Performances like this is accepted, and a win like this is accepted. Not a draw against Wolves to say, it's the player's fault. Let's not play the blame game here. It's a football club's fault for dropping points. You're a football club. You're a collective unit. Manchester United dropped points. Not Ruben Amorim, not the players. Manchester United dropped points. This was a win. Manchester United won the game. So the manager won, the players won, and the points were given to us because we got the job done. So like I said, it's a collective unit. And this is why I think the fans play too much of a blame game on a group of individuals. And I'm like, the whole team turned up. The manager got it spot on. The players did their job. The players did their part, did the talking on the pitch. And so did, Manchester City. Yes, their backline, you could say, maybe it's a bit inexperienced and whatnot. Cool, like, I get that. But it's a derby. It's a derby. You turn up with certain players. You turn up with players that, that will go in and put in a respectable performance. Even if you lose the game, you should have put in a respectable performance. Like I would have been like, do you know what? That City team was tough to beat. We got there and we got there in the end. That was an absolute blitz. Performance, football, results. Perfect result. Perfect game. Except we should have scored a lot more and got the goal difference up. And like I said, if we won this game by a lot more than 6 goals, yeah, these men could never chat to me about 6-1 ever again. Apparently, the worst Manchester United side of all time destroyed Manchester City by more than 6 goals. So they could never chat to me about 6-1 ever again. But they can still do it, to be fair. It's a 2-0 result. It wasn't like a 6-0 thumping. City fans should be relieved. City fans should be relieved that they came out of this game with a 2-0 loss. Should have been a lot more. But hey, what do I know?
What I will say though, Bo, if you can't beat Manchester United in their current predicament, then you don't deserve to be winning the league title. No offense to United, of course, but
No.
Yeah.
You're right. But if United get it correct on the pitch, then it's a different story.
100%.
You know what I mean? It's a different story. And my pal Arian says here, big up to you, bro. Big up, my guy. It's my pal from back home. Football should do the talking. Yep, it should. 100%. Let football do the talking. Exactly. Don't need to respond on social media. If you have class, respond to the pitch. Never respond on social media. It tells you about your lack of class or lack of how do you say it? Lack of decorum. I think your best response as an employee of a football club, as a paid employee, your job is to respond at your workplace. To respond to your managers, to respond to your critics' words. Perfect way to respond. Never needed to respond to Paul Scholes. Never needed to respond to Nicky Butt with words. Response on the pitch. Hey, I can't be any happier. That was a top class performance. And this performance was better than FA Cup. Yeah, easily.
100%.
100%. Easily. I think this was the best performance in a Manchester derby. Probably by more than years, because even that 4-3 Manchester United when we weren't even that great. I remember watching the United 4-3 game against City back in 2009. We weren't even that great. it was a very weak performance, but we still got there in the end. Although you could talk about controversy about the goal you like. And after that, I can't really remember a performance that was this good. So, like I said, typical Manchester United performances have just been the same with different players for different managers. Same constant performances over the years. This was a performance that I can really say fair fucking play. That we actually did. We actually outplayed them from start to finish. For as long as I could remember. But anyways, big up Jack. Big up, bro. I didn't mean to go on for a very long time.
No, good
I
man.
want to know your thoughts on the Manchester derby and thoughts on the United's performance
Ooh.
against.
I mean, I didn't watch it at all, but heard that special someone gave a link to Josh essentially to watch a Manny derby because somebody had logged that from like Now TV on the TV downstairs and whatnot, but it's like calm and whatnot. Anyway, regardless, I don't even know what to say because like this is exactly what Arsenal would have wanted or Aston Villa would have wanted just to like gain an advantage over Man City. But in particular, United fans will wanted that because last time Carrick was in charge, got like interim gig, if you will. We know what happened. He beat Arsenal 3-2, Ronaldo brace. And it's just like getting a scalp over one of your like traditional rivals, more so, should I say your local rivals as well, is even better. And like, obviously, like after the show on Friday, or like towards the end of the show on Friday, McAvin suggested I should put Bruno Fernandes in my team, and I didn't, which kind of pissed me off in hindsight. But Mbumo scored. Mount had a goal that was given offside right at the end. Wait, who scored the second goal for United?
Dorgu.
Dorgu. Oh yeah, flipping heck! Like, he's been very inconsistent.
That was a striker's goal, by the way. He literally made that run from way behind and finished that off the post. Like that was a striker's instinct goal, even though he's not a striker.
Yeah.
That was
like fair play to United, and to get one over City. Obviously, you beat them last season at the Etihad, last minute winner from Amad Diallo. But credit to you. Big ups to Carrick. Big ups to United. Thank you for that advance, and also
well, we'll get to your team in just a
moment. Yeah, well, it is somewhat of an advantage. We'll get to that later. Still annoyed with the result, but that we'll discuss that later. But like, fair play to United actually showing guile, actually keeping a clean sheet at home as well. Wait, who are they talking about? Another French centre back. Oh yeah, what's his name? Jackie from Stade Rennais. That's their trying to sign for. I think Rennes are holding out for about 70 million at least, or 80 million. When like Chelsea just want to pay like 50 odd million or so. So like, hey, it's January sort of prices plus he's like 20 or so, I believe, or a bit. No, he's like 19, I think. But yeah, he's been linked with loads of major European clubs. I think Arsenal in the past as well. What? That's the worst XG. Fucking hell. Well, when was XG created? Surely, if we're thinking about it, potentially like the Barca games aren't there. When he played Barca and lost 4-0.
Nah,
Claudio Bravo was in goal. I don't know.
XG was not created. I think since that, I think XG was created during lockdown.
Oh, it's really weird.
Because then they had this field talk, and I will discuss stats.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, Pep must have had some really bad losses in his career, but that was a performance.
Yeah, that was a bad. That's got to be. I know the scoreline doesn't say it was bad, but in terms of the game, when you watch it,
lucky to come away with 2-0 win. Only very lucky to come away with the 2-0 win. Should have been more, a lot more. Go on, Jack. Let me cut you off there.
Well, had Mounts been allowed, it would have been 3-0. Like Flipping heck! I mean,
That was off. That was onside. That was
Mm.
onside. Nobody can tell me otherwise. That was clearly onside. I don't know how you disallow that, but hey.
hence why I said. So I can't verify it.
That's okay. It's okay. Go
But
on, bro. Good time.
yeah, fair play United, getting one over City, and yeah, fuck those Bellends.
I like that. Exactly, Twisted Fate. Exactly,
So
bro.
wait, I might have to leave in a sec because I've got a wee bit of
Yeah,
lag on here.
Sorry? No, you don't have a
So
lag.
just
You're
got
good,
a
bro.
wee bit of a lag on here.
No, you're good, bro.
Now
You're
we can
good.
hear you fine.
No,
I can hear
on my side.
I can hear you fine though.
Yeah,
You're
I can hear you as well.
yeah, I can hear you fine, bro. I can hear you completely fine.
Hey,
Leicester
I'll
5.
be right back. I'll be right back.
I think this was worse in terms of performance wise. This was much worse. Results, okay, results maybe that was one of the worst, but I'm talking about performance wise. That must have been Pep's worst ever performance from his team, I think, ever.
Mm.
I think ever. I don't remember. I don't recall. I think since you're a Barca fan, I don't recall. You can probably tell me performances that you've had under Pep that might have been much worse than this, but I don't know. But from what I've seen so far in Pep's career, this was the worst in terms of performance ever. Like seriously. Exactly. It should have been It should have been a lot more. But anyways, we'll wait for Jack to come back. Just real quick here. How can Interim get it so perfectly right in this first game, bro? Because he kept it simple. He did the basics right, and that's all you need to do as a manager. We don't need to do this. Oh, style of play. Oh, system. Oh, this. Oh, 3-4-3. Oh, crap. You've got many formations in football. Why does a manager have to stick to one to make himself look like a genius and make it try to work when clearly it didn't work? Why are you trying to force it to work when clearly it was never working? And that's been my issue with Ruben Amorim. He tried to force things to work when it never worked. And he kept on saying, all right, I'm going to stick to this. I'm not going to change. And that's why he was a shit manager. And that's why he deserved to get sacked. And before anyone tells me I'm a negative fan, I should have respected Ruben Amorim. Let me tell you something. This guy got us broke negative records, helped us and got us 15th. And we lost the European final to Spurs. Handed Spurs a trophy after 17 years. So I'm sorry, inexcusable. Yeah. The fact that Michael Carrick got it right in his first game tells you a lot you need to know. It tells you a lot you need to know, man.
Yeah, Amorim are in the mud after that.
Yeah, he does. He rarely loses the game by more than 2 goals. Did City lose 4-0 to somebody? Oh yeah.
Barcelona.
Everton in 2016.
Everton, and Barca. Yeah.
Lost 4. They lost 4-0 to. I think Lukaku scored a hat trick that day. I don't recall. Lukaku must have had a hat.
Don't believe. No. Lookman scored in that match. So did what's his name? Tom Davies.
Tom Davies.
I don't remember like Lukaku scoring in that match.
No, he did.
I'll
He
double
did.
check.
Lukaku scored a brace.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this one was bad
40,
too.
Yeah, that was last season.
Oh yeah, 4-1 when Gyökeres scored a hat trick. Fucking hell.
Oh yeah,
and that's
Messi,
only last
Messi
season as well.
There has been a couple. There's not been a lot, but there is a couple.
Would outcome be any different had KDB playing in the City midfield? No.
Probably no. I doubt it, bro. I doubt that.
Their defense was probably like it's one of the worst back lines I've seen City have ever put out. I know availability and whatnot, but at the end of the day, no, I don't think it would have got it. I don't think so because I don't think De Bruyne would have made a difference because then again, Haaland couldn't find space to shoot in the box. United still managed to cover. United managed to defend their box well. I doubt anything would have changed. We've beaten Kevin De Bruyne many times. Do you remember 2019-20? I think De Bruyne played that game as well. I think we won 2-0 at Old Trafford.
When he scored and Martial.
Martial and McTominay scored. Yep.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would have made a difference, bro. I'll be real. I don't think it would have made any difference. Like we were good from minute 1 to minute 90, creating chance after chance. Never stopped going. Just kept on knocking on the door. Barely allowed City to get a chance. Barely allowed City to get a sniff. And yeah, it's like I said, it was just a quality performance, and I can't really complain at all one bit, except we should have scored a lot more. And obviously City had their moments, but one shot on target the whole second half just tells you how good the defense was. The defense was good. Yeah, last game before lockdown. Yes, that one.
Mm.
Yeah. That was it. Kevin De Bruyne played. I think that he must have played that game. But our last game before lockdown was a 5-0. A 5-0 win away at Lask. So that was not a, that was not our last game. But yeah, no pun intended. No, KDB was a great player, but Turkey and Foden are younger and fitter. Couldn't find any way though. Turkey isn't a better passer, but far better dribbler than KDB. Turkey is a quality player, but he can hold that as well. For the comments he made. Anyways, I didn't mean to go on another another comment. You guys have anything more to say on the game? Or do you want to add anything, please? Feel free to.
Nah, that's it, I think, bro.
Jack, you all good? Everything? You want to add any more?
Yeah, say good. I don't have anything else to say.
All right, then. We might as well head over to Arsenal.
You're taking
man, yeah. Oh my god, bro. Will you ever win this league title?
Yes.
Will you ever win? When?
Hopefully this season, as long as we don't fuck up again.
You should have been. You should be.
Hell.
I'm gonna be real with you right now. You should be 14 or 15 points clear at the top. The amount of points you dropped and bottled, you should be 15 points clear at the top of everyone. Seriously.
I mean,
go on, bro. Talk about the game.
So no, one thing I'm just gonna say, like 14 or 15 points. I don't know about that. I mean, we deserve to like draw against Liverpool in our last Premier League match, and could have got a point at Anfield had it not been for that Szoboszlai winner. But like City, we were shit as well and whatnot until they sat back, and then we got our equaliser and that. And then like Saturday game, fucking hell! Like the thing is, you have the chance to go 9 points clear at the top of the league, and you don't take that. You don't take that opportunity. Absolutely fucking stupid.
That would have been your largest deficit against Man City ever, because you've never ever been 9 points clear of them. You've always been 8, never been 9. That would have been your largest deficit of Man City, I think, ever.
It was so flipping frustrating, and then when it gets to flipping eine handball or whatever, it's not handball. He's being pushed a wee bit by Elliot Anderson, and the ball goes off his shoulder, rolls onto his hand. That, like, the fact that there's Arsenal fans who during the game were saying like Arsenal are robbed because of basic fucking handball rule. If you do that in the Champions League, that's probably given as a penalty. But no, we're in the Premier League and we've got specific handball rules that aren't just fucking stupid. And then also, like, the chances that we generated, the biggest one was that chance that Martinelli had at the far post, and he decides to poke it wide on his left foot. And then there's also Josh mentioned on his 105-second review on his channel at Penny and Arsenal, which he's subscribed to and whatnot. He mentioned about that idea is just going through my mind.
Okay, bro. Take your time.
Mentioned about like the amount of chance we had, and also we were playing like Madueke and Martinelli, which wasn't doing well against Bournemouth a matter of weeks ago. And then also making 4 substitutions before, the 70th minute. What the fuck? Like, you spread out your substitutions. We got 5 subs in the Premier League. We've had that for the best part of 2 or 3 years. Like, what the fuck? Twisted. What? What are you talking about? I'm sorry. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. What does that mean? Rondo Rice.
I think he was going back to the earlier one was we were doing rondos in man's face. It was a practice session. Yeah. We were. I forgot. We were because we were the amount of. I'm sure you guys have seen during the game. We were passing one touch passing between the Man City players. Like,
okay. Yeah.
So I think it was. I think he's kind of doing. He's kind of talking about that, and in the sense that could United be doing that? I don't want to get ahead of myself. It's just, we'll take it one game at a time.
No. Won't think about it until the weekend.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Like, what do you call it? The amount of chances we created, they were few and far between, but they were clear opportunities in the first half when we were getting through Frost's defence like a knife through butter, like a hot knife through butter. And then second half, Forest, they get into the game. Actually, sorry, no. Sorry, no. I'm disrespecting Forest here. Sorry, in the first half, they were honestly our equals, I'd say. And as the game wore on, they got more and more into it. And realistically, there was that chance for Gibbs White where he scuffed it or he slipped. If he keeps his balance there, potentially that's 1-0. Potentially, like, that could have been a smash and grab for us. And considering West Ham, we're going to discuss about them a bit later, got that win early on in the day. It gave them more onus essentially to like make sure they don't fuck up and they don't lose like 1-0 or something like that. And I know they're 17th in the league, and they've also got Europe to think about coming up this week. But like, fair play to Forest, fair play to Sean Dyche. Give him their flowers. If he keeps them up at the end of the season, fair play to him. And yes, we're 7 points clear at the top of the league. Obviously, Villa, they lost yesterday to Everton. But come on, fucking get a grip of yourself. And like, yes, we're 7 points clear. But then say we lose a match and then City win their next match. That gap goes down to 4 points. And then, you don't know what's going to happen at that sort of stage. I mean, we usually do in this sort of stage of the Arsenal sort of start sauntering like a plant that's not getting enough sunlight. Like, Jesus Christ. Like, fucking get 3 points as well. And just beat Inter midweek. Hopefully beat United next weekend. We're favourites going into it. That's what I'm saying. Anyway. I'm not overconfident though. I'm not. Yeah. I'm cautiously optimistic. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So I would win the league then anyway. So take 3 points. You know what I mean? Take 3 points if you have to. I'd rather you win the league over City. Yeah, I don't like Man City, bro. I never liked them. I've always rathered Arsenal win the league over City. So I never wanted City to win. Unless it's against Liverpool, like obviously that, of course, but Arsenal, yeah, I don't.
That's understandable. That's understandable.
I don't have issues with Arsenal like that, I don't have any issues with Arsenal fans like most people do. Like, you know what I mean? I just ignore it. Like,
Jesus Christ,
I just ignore the social media stuff. I'm usually close to the sensible Arsenal fans, So I would rather chill. I would rather chill around like sensible Arsenal fans, so Arsenal fans that actually have common sense. Like Jack, for example. Yeah. He's proper common sense.
Yeah, thanks, man.
But go on, bro. I didn't mean to cut you off there. Just wanted to get my point across.
No. I just want to hear what you had to say and whatnot. But yeah, I'd like to pass it on to Prophet.
Go on,
what are you saying about the game?
Well, I mean, Arsenal literally bottled another opportunity again. Did the same thing against Liverpool when we played them. Did the same thing yesterday. I mean, what more motivation do you need? City dropped points again. They lost to United. You could have gone, what was it, 9 clear if you'd won?
Yeah.
9 clear. And again, Arsenal just balls up the opportunity to go 9 clear. I didn't think it would be an easy game for Arsenal. I didn't see it being a great game either. I said they'd win by like 1 goal. So think I said 1-0 Arsenal. So while I didn't think that it'd be an easy game, I still expected them to get the win and get over the line. But fair play to Forest. I mean, they remained defensively compact. They got a point. But, I mean, come on, that is a game that Arsenal should be winning. Away against Nottingham Forest. They're in a relegation battle. They should be going there and getting the win, even if they have to grind it out. And, again, the fact that they didn't, just says a lot, doesn't it? It says a lot. I mean, I still think Arsenal will win the league at the end of the season. I know a lot of people don't think that, but I think they will. But they're just making it really hard. You know, when they have an opportunity to go clear of City or Villa, they end up ballsing it up. Villa lost as well, by the way. That could have been big for Arsenal as well. They could have gone clear of Villa too, but somehow they balls it up. And while they're still top of the table and they're still 7 clear, you know, they should be, like Akabin said, they should be about 14 clear at the moment, 15 clear, because they've dropped points in games recently that they should have won.
Go on, Jack.
I honestly don't have much else to say. Just a shit game from our part. Forest were resolute. And honestly, like Sells, Elliot Anderson, Marulo Milenkovic, Hudson Odoi. Who else? Nico Williams, Ola Aina. All of their players, apart from I'd say Igor Jesus, were all just spectacular. All of them were absolutely class, and can't say the same for any of the bottlers from North London. I mean, like you take your chance when you're given it. You take advantage of like any sort of mistakes your rivals make. That's what it should be. But no, we'll just drop 2 points against 17th in the league, just as we've always done, just as like what we did in 21-22 when we drew to Burnley, who got relegated that season, finished 18th, drew 0-0, and that cost us top 4. We fucked about against Bournemouth last season, and yeah, we finished second, but we still finished 10 points behind Liverpool. And it's this same sort of thing that's been happening since 2004, where we just shit our pants. Like just straight, when it gets to like January, February, March sort of period, it's just straight diarrhea season for our team. And also the whole flipping thing going on early in the season where you supposedly have the best defense in the league. We're going to beat Chelsea's record. We are literally 1 goal away from equaling their record.
So
that's probably going to happen against United. We're probably going to concede against United, and this isn't me trying to shame United, but
let me tell you a stat.
This season are a better team.
Let me tell you a stat real quick, Jack. We've only failed to score in 3 games this season.
One of them was against Arsenal, I bet, wasn't it?
One of them was against Arsenal. One of them was against City, and the other was against Everton at home. The other times we scored we scored the game. To be fair with you, though, I think we will make a goal. I think we will score, but we'll get to the preview on this. I think it'll be different. I'm not going to talk about the game yet. We'll talk with the game on the weekend. But hey, go on, bro.
I just want to say about Twisted. Yeah, I am not disrespecting Forest at all. I'm not here to disrespect them.
7 losses.
Like the only sort of team like I realistically will disrespect in like the like relegation zone or like in and around there this season.
Yeah, Spurs.
I know they're not in and around there, but I'll just disrespect them because Frank's having a stinker. West Ham as well, because they spent big bucks in the summer.
Yeah.
They brought in Callum Wilson. In January they brought in what's his name, Luis Guilherme, who's like Portuguese, and now he's been binned off to
They
Porto.
brought Conor Gallagher,
Like
bro.
Sporting.
They brought Conor Gallagher
Like,
as well.
Oh yeah, Spurs
On
have
loan.
signed Gallagher. Yeah, but
On loan though, yeah.
I thought it was a permanent transfer. To be fair, but anyway, regardless,
No, it's a loan.
like oh, it's like it's like probably a loan to buy, but like Spurs,
Yeah.
West Ham, and Wolves, those are like the teams to just like display this season. Like Forest, okay, yeah, they've had 3 coaches, but like they're entertaining this season. They are entertaining for some good and bad reasons. Although I think as well, like Bournemouth, they need to watch out because obviously got rid of Semenyo like a week or 2 ago, and he's been like one of their main attacking outlets, and they need Tavernier or Eli Junior Krupi or Evan Nelson to just get the team rolling and just like pick up points and just grind out results. But yeah. And also, like the teams that got promoted this season, flipping heck, all of them, apart from Burnley, have been class. Like fair play to Leeds, fair play to Sunderland, but like Burnley, they're getting relegated this season. I know they've been with James Ward-Prowse, but nah. Regardless if he signs at Burnley or not, he's still getting relegated. But yeah.
Forest 7 losses in 9, like that's an embarrassing result. You should be beating them. And trust me, I said for United as well, that was an embarrassing result. We allowed Forest to take a point off us when, it wasn't they weren't even that good enough. So yeah, like I said, we shouldn't be losing to these sides or dropping points to these sides. It's embarrassing. Liverpool as well. I think you lost to Forest or at home, right?
We lost at home, bro. 3-0 to them. So
trust me, it's been embarrassing to drop points against Forest the way we have, man. Seriously, all 3 of us on this panel, we have not beaten Forest yet this season.
Bro, at least you guys got a draw against them.
My bad, Arsenal won 5-0.
3-0 at home against them is crazy.
Yeah, last year we got beat 3-2 at home. We got beat off everyone, to be fair with you, last year, so I'm not going to say anything.
But, bro, it's weird because I didn't think it would be a great game, but I did think Arsenal would get the win. I thought they'd get a set piece goal or something, sneak it 1-0, but they didn't.
It's simple. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if the mentality is this, if you guys keep on having this mentality, you will never win the league. It's always these points against these sides. You can beat the big 6 sides, or the so-called big 6 sides, like the Villas, the Uniteds, the Liverpools, the Chelseas, the Man Cities. You can beat them all you like. You can beat anyone in the top 6. Yeah, I'm not including Tottenham because you slap them every single year, right? But what I'm trying to say is, if you can get results against the lesser sides, like for example the West Ham. Who else am I talking about? Because you dropped points. You were 2-0 up in that 8-point run. When you were up by 8, you dropped 2 points whilst being 2-0 up and missing a penalty. Mentality shift. This is why I'm saying Arsenal crumble mentally. Whenever they're up against a juggernaut, they crumble. We saw it in the Champions League. PSG whooped their ass out the competition. Because the mentality is just not there. Arsenal have a talented side, a very good side, a good group of players. I'm not denying that one bit. But the issue is, it's the mentality that the manager instills into the squad. And the manager himself doesn't have the mentality to get over the line. So how are you supposed to get over the line? And this is what I'm saying. If Arsenal do not win anything this season, it's time to call for the sack. Because I'm tired. It's funny. But when you guys keep on throwing away cup competitions just to focus on one and end up not winning it, how is that a good enough mentality? You're supposed to get over the line. You're supposed to have the know-how how to get over the line. You know, the same Man United that Arsenal fans laugh and joke about won 2 trophies in the last 5 years. Arsenal won 0 trophies in the last 5 years. So you can joke about success. You can joke about how better you are than most teams all you like. Where is the mentality to win the league from the players, the manager? You need to get a manager that has the know-how to get over the line. If Arteta doesn't do it this year, he spent $1 billion. No more excuses. Time to go. So I think. Seriously. You can't be spending $1 billion and not knowing how to get over the line. And this is why I've called for my manager. Because why? Is because they don't know how to get over the line. They don't know how to win stuff. It's always about winning. And you don't win, cut your losses and say goodbye.
Yeah.
You're a paid employee. No emotional attachments there whatsoever. Go on, bro. I didn't mean you. Go on properly. You don't want to say something. I know you want to say something.
I didn't want to say anything about that. I think you're smart on what you said there.
Out of Arsenal's 15 wins, they have opened the scoring with a set piece 13 in front of goal. 13 of them are on 13. You can rely on set pieces to open the deadlock and score from open play. But if you can't score from open play, and if you can't score from a set piece, the goals dries up.
It's a problem.
Goals will dry up, and it's becoming a problem. So Arsenal needs to stop relying on set pieces at times. Cool, if you score from set pieces, no problem. Don't think it's an issue whatsoever. But you need to learn how to score goals from open play too. Because open play, it comes before set pieces. You start the game from open play. You don't start the game from a set piece. You start the game from the center circle. You pass it around, and you try and create a chance. That's open play. The first play is always open play, not a set piece. That's how I see it. Don't know if you guys want to add anything as well.
They should have won, bro. They should have won and they didn't, and that's
Yeah. So I agree. You should have won. The fact that you didn't win is why, okay, look, 7 points clear is not a bad thing, but knowing that you should have been up by more is a damning indictment on Arsenal itself and a damning indictment on the team. They'll know that they miss opportunities. You can see Declan Rice. I didn't see the video clip. Declan Rice apparently said something that we're fucking shit at the end of the game, and that's captain. And that's a captain's. That's really what a captain is supposed to be doing. A captain is supposed to be a leader, and Declan Rice is that captain for Arsenal. In my opinion. I think you guys should give the armband to Declan Rice. Seriously, you need to take Odegaard off the captaincy and give it to Declan Rice. Odegaard is not good for Arsenal. I'm saying this now. He's been good at times. He's had a good couple of years, and I'd say he's had a good couple of seasons. I wouldn't say he's been all bad. But Odegaard now, when he doesn't get the ball, what does he do? He goes missing. He tries to hide behind defenders. He tries to create space. And what? When he takes a shot, he scores a really nice goal. Odegaard needs to do the basics. He needs to stop hogging onto the ball. He needs to stop being that, ball hogger that, I'm going to try and lay it off to you. There's so many passing opportunities. So many passing opportunities. The guy just holds on to the ball and you lose your chances. You lose your opportunities. And this is why I think Odegaard is no good for you guys. And it's time to move on from Odegaard or either make him a bench player and sign someone that's much better. And listen, trust me, there's a lot of players out there that's better than Odegaard. There's a lot of players better than Odegaard out there.
100%.
It's a massive Arteta issue, not going to lie. Odegaard in 2022-23 was seen as one of the better attacking midfielders in the league. Now he's playing the system. Exactly. It's also the system as well as the player. It's a combination of both. Like I said, a collective unit. But that's how I see it. Don't know what else. I don't know if anyone else wants to add as well. Jack, you want to add anything?
No.
Aston Villa dropping points to Everton. I didn't watch the game, but I don't know if you guys watched the game back. I
I
didn't.
caught a bit of it, to be fair. Is that really a surprise result? I kind of felt Villa were going to crumble eventually.
This is their first loss in how many games at home? Like 11 games at home, I think. I don't recall. Somebody in the chat correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's around 11 home games
I
in a row.
think it is. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, crazy, man, crazy. Everton deserved the win. Everton. The one thing about Everton is I did watch the game, but the one thing that what they always do, they set themselves up. They set up so well. Everton set up so well. Actually, no. I did watch a bit of. I don't remember which part I watched, but I think I must have seen the goal. I think Barry scored, didn't he? It was a goal from Barry.
Yeah.
So
no, badly.
I caught the game, but not the full game. I've seen a bit of it, so I didn't watch the full game. But Everton are a good organized team. The manager sets them up so well, position by position. Like I just think David Moyes sets up Everton so well that they're so resolute. They're hard to break down because they're just so compact. Like it just like I said, you have Grealish playing on the left. You've got defenders playing in the right spots. They're playing the right formation. It looks like Everton just knows how to play as a team. David Moyes just knows the Everton way because he's been there. He's done it for Everton. Also, not one star for Everton, but he's been with Everton for how long? He's gone back to the club and he brought back the kind of toughness that Everton used to have, and they're finally getting it right, and now they're finally a top half team again. Everton have just hired the wrong managers over time and time again. They went from Rafa to what? Was Nuno an Everton manager? I swear he was. Right?
It was Rafa.
No, he was at Spuds.
They had Ancelotti. Well, they had Ancelotti at one point.
Ancelotti, they should have never sacked Ancelotti. They never.
No,
Marco Silva as well. Marco Silva was the manager.
Marco Silva,
yeah. Ronald Koeman, Sam Allardyce, obviously Sean Dyche.
Sorry,
Lampard, yeah.
Actually, Marco Silva was the manager when Everton had Lukaku.
Yeah, he was.
But then, no, he wasn't.
No, he was.
I'm sure he was.
He wasn't.
It might have been Martinez, actually.
He joined Everton in January 2018, around that sort of time.
Martinez
he was at Watford at that time.
Martinez got sacked in 2015.
I'm trying to think who it was then. Could have been Coleman, maybe Ronald Coleman.
Martinez was sacked in 2016. Then 15. It was Koeman. Then it was
Ronald Koeman. Yes.
Ronald Koeman, yeah.
Lukaku was there. Yes, he was. But this is what I mean, like. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, they finally hired the manager that left him on good terms.
He's the right guy for Everton, to be fair. I mean, they were flirting with relegation under the Dyche, to be fair. It looked like they could be headed down, but he's come in and he's stabilised them. I don't like to say it, obviously, but they seem like a decent team.
No, they are 100%. 100% a decent team. And I just think, look, it'll take time for Everton to be that consistent European team, but they're on the right track. They're definitely on the right track. That's what I think. But Jack, you wanna add anything? Aston Villa Everton, did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. I mean, like, fair play to Everton. That's all I have to say. I mean,
I think he's frozen.
No, my brain is braining. Give me a second. No. I am just sorry.
I say missed opportunity by Villa.
Well, to be fair,
missed opportunity to go forward.
I think this is exactly why Villa aren't going to be in the title race, to be fair. Because you saw this happen 2 seasons ago. Well, like, when the pressure's on them to do something and actually win, they don't do it. I mean, they got slapped up against Arsenal. They're not serious for me. I think they'll get top 4.
Conference League semi-final too. Don't forget.
Exactly,
Conference,
bro.
they had the
They're not
chance.
serious, man. They're not serious. I think they'll get top 4, but they ain't gonna be no title race. And
They
yesterday
should just
proved it
go for
again.
the Europa League. They should just go for the Europa League, man. Emery's
That's it,
a
bro.
Europa League manager anyways. You might as well try. I
Exactly.
mean, cool. I mean, they're still in the semi.
But by the way, bro, did you guys see Emery's post-match interview or something? I heard he caused a bit of. He said some he said something crazy and it caused a bit of outrage.
I don't know what he said. I need to go back and look at it.
You'll have to have a look properly as well.
Someone bring up the quotes. We can talk about that, guys. While he's doing that, hit the like button and make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Don't know if King will be here in a bit. I don't know if he's available, but
yeah, supposedly Emery said that we are still not contenders to be in the top 5, which
That's it. Yeah. That's
yeah.
crazy to say.
Wait. Say that again. He said he's not. Their contenders not be in the top 5.
Yeah, we're still not contenders to be in the top 5, which, I mean, from mentality sort of reasons, that just feels weird. That just feels really weird to say that.
No, it does. I mean,
considering
cooking, bro.
Like as Akvin said, Villa were on an 11-game home run of just like of winning or unbeaten matches, if you will.
Unbeaten matches.
Like have faith in your fucking team. I mean, obviously, last season they finished outside the top 5 on the final day, losing 2-0 to Akvin's team, Man United. But
when,
come on, have faith in your fucking team. I know the PSR is affecting them.
Last season, talking about last season, right?
Yeah.
The home game. Okay.
Yeah, because Newcastle edged into the top 5 over Villa on the final day. But regardless, I
mean, Martinez bottled it. Red card.
Yeah. I mean, just being honest, okay, Villa's team, would you say it's like the 3rd best in the league? No. Would you say it's 4th? Possibly 5th?
Not.
Yeah. Realistically in the league, they've got let's just say 6th best team in the league. Or 6th best squad, should I say.
Who would you put above them?
Sorry?
Who would you put above them?
Above them, I'd say, Liverpool. Obviously, Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, then maybe Chelsea. I'd say they've got a 4th best squad in the league. Newcastle out there. Sorry, yeah. So, 5th or 6th. I'd say Newcastle out there, definitely.
What were you saying, Prophet?
I said, we talking about Villa here still?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Villa, let's just say they've got a 5th or best squad in the league. You'd expect them to be in the top 5, realistically. And Emery's saying a really damning statement like that. Come on.
Setting the narrative for when they fall apart.
Get a grip. I mean, I know I've been whining about Arsenal.
Well, didn't Maresca say something similar last season as well? When Chelsea, I think after they beat Spurs, he said something like
they weren't title contenders. Chelsea weren't title contenders.
Yeah.
But they were within a point of Liverpool, I think, at one point.
Literally.
So I was like, I was a bit wild, but you know what it is. And ever since then, they fell off. They tailed off.
Exactly.
So this is what I'm saying. One bad comment from a manager could really hurt your entire season. And this is what I mean. Cool, maybe he's trying not to put pressure on his players. And I get that because Aston Villa are not tipped to be in the title race, 100%. But come on, look at Ranieri at Leicester when they won the league. Look at the comments he was making. He was just keeping it simple. Didn't really say anything too explosive. Didn't really say anything too, I'd say, too out of order. He said things that were very simple. He said that he was at a funny press conference dilly dong. Remember that? You one of those press conferences?
Yeah.
You one of those. He was saying those stuff he's trying to get the team he's trying to say he's a positive vibes guy.
Yeah.
You need some positive vibes. You can actually go into that dressing room and say we love this team. We're trying to get to new heights. Let's keep going. Either he's trying to put pressure on his team, and maybe they're trying to turn their attention to other things because 7 points off is unrealistic for Villa to come back. I'll be real with you. I don't think Aston Villa with a team of that stature will come back to catch Arsenal. City could. Don't think Villa can. I think Villa just not the team to win the title. They don't have a big enough squad to compete in the Europa League, the Premier League, FA Cup. They don't have and obviously they're not in the League Cup anymore. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like they don't have the squad to compete in all three competitions, and that's the thing. This is why I think Villa should, if they fall to 10 or 11 points behind Arsenal, scrap it and go for the Europa League because that Unai Emery is, Unai Emery is best. You know what he's best at, isn't it? He's going for the Europa League. That's his specialty. Like that's who he is. That's who he is as a manager. He's the Europa League guy. Like he will win you the Europa League. He could go anywhere and he'll win you the Europa League. Villarreal, for God's sake, beat us in the final on penalties. So Villa could go win the Europa League. They have a good team to win the Europa League. I think they have one of the best teams in the Europa League for sure, 100%. I think they definitely got one of the best squads in the Europa League, but it's about it's about getting over the line and trying to get over the hurdle. I think they can do it with Unai Emery as an experienced manager. They should be able to do it. They've been in the conference semi-finals before. They've been in the semi-finals of the Conference League. Like, what's that gonna do? Get over the line, get over the semi-final, and get over to the final. So I think Villa can do that. Like I said, only if they fall to 10 to 12 points. But if it stays like this, then try and keep going. Because only 7 points. 7 points is not far off. Do I think they'll come back? No. But you might as well try and make a push, right? While you're at it still. If you tail off, go turn your attention to the FA Cup and the Europa League. So I think I would do. But they need to win some trophies, man. So well and good talking with them as a big club. Because they are. They need to win some stuff. It's been 32 years since they've last won something. 33 years.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro. Go on. If you're anything, please go on.
No, that's it, bro. To be fair, I think they just proved again why they're not going to be title contenders. And yeah.
On to the next game. Did any of you watch Did any of you watch any other games? Wolves, Newcastle. I watched a bit of it.
Watch that, bro.
I watched a bit of it. Oh, King's here. Big up to you, bro. Big up, King. Bless up, bro.
Big up.
Big up.
We'll go over to Chelsea if you watched the Chelsea game, King. Did you watch the Chelsea-Brentford game?
Yeah.
Talk about it, bro.
We played terribly. We got the win. It was one of those ones where on another day Brentford should have won that game. They had a bunch of chances. They just didn't take their chances, really. We got that early goal in the first half. Defensive mistake on their end. João Pedro gets the touch, then bangs it. And then they give away the penalty at the end. Outside of that, we were really poor, to be honest. But we needed the 3 points. We needed the 3 points for the top 4 race. And that's really it. It's just one of those ones where good result, poor performance. And yeah, that's about it, really.
Did any of you guys watch the Chelsea? Obviously, probably you were watching Liverpool, right? Liverpool was at the same time, so I'm sure you were watching Liverpool.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I didn't catch the Chelsea one. I know they won, but that's it.
Jack, did you catch the Chelsea game or did you catch any of it?
No.
Good win for Chelsea.
Yeah,
good win for Chelsea. I mean, I seen a slight bit of the highlights. Like I said, you needed to pick up 3 points. Obviously, United won against City, so it's important that you guys do your job as well because you need to try and get into the top 4 for next season. And yeah, it was important. Like I said, that's all I can really say. I don't really have much to add, but like I said, but I'm going to say it again. I think this is good for Chelsea because obviously Brentford were on a good run of form as well, and this is a good win, especially considering what happened last time. You were 2-1 up, and then last minute, went to shit. But a 2-0 win at home it's good, good 3 points. Like you move on to the next game. I don't know who you play next, but you need to get 3 points there as well. Considering we play Arsenal away and City, I don't know who they play at home. So, well, we'll discuss that in just a bit. King, I want to ask your opinions on the games we discussed. Quickly back to Aston Villa Everton. Did you watch that game? Did you see a bit of the highlights or anything?
Aston Villa Everton. No, I did not watch that game. To be honest.
Okay. What about the Arsenal Forest game?
Arsenal Forest game.
Yeah, did you catch that game?
No, I've got better things to do, man. I made a vow that I'm not watching
No.
Arsenal no more.
Fair
It's
enough.
boring football, man. Like I knew what was gonna happen before the game. I could have predicted that it was gonna be a boring 0-0. That it was gonna be two teams that just don't know how to attack, just a straight defense. Sean Dyche and Mikel Tapas or what's it called? Tapas Pulis. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's jihadi ball. That's just the jihadi game, man. There's no point watching that.
Did you watch the derby?
Did I watch the derby? Yes, I did check it out.
wanna
I did check it out. United were deserved victors. United were deserved winners. They pretty much dominated City. I predicted it beforehand. I said that you were gonna win. Because I believe that City's defense wasn't gonna be able to handle your attack, especially with the fact the likes of Ahmad and Mbeumo coming back. I think they added a extra punch to your defense. And the other thing that your manager did really well is he has this, I don't know if you've heard of, this thing called playing four at the back. Maybe Amarim may have heard of it at one time. Maybe, sometimes your players. Yeah, man. So
him and his fan base.
Yeah, so I think playing a more comfortable formation for the players that you have, putting actual Bruno in the 10, not in a double pivot where he's less of an issue in terms of if he loses the ball, there's defense behind him. Mainu was really good as well. He showed that he can play the double pivot if put on alongside the right person. And yeah, just a very comfortable win, comfortable day. There's not really much else about it, apart from the fact that United should have scored more. If anything, it should have been 5 or 6. It was a beatdown from start to finish.
Yep.
City have to go back to the drawing board. Obviously, they got Guehi coming in, so they'll have some veteran leadership coming in soon. So I have no issues with them going forward. I just think it's one of those games where they needed to be punched in the mouth. And also, Pep needs to stop doing this experimental bullshit in these games. How are you playing Ake at left back? And why are you still doing this when you have 2 left backs on the bench? Doesn't make sense to me. And yeah, outside of that, solid win for United. In the grand scheme of things, does it really mean much? Yeah, what it means is, Carrick is at the wheel, signed the contract. Carrick's at the wheel, signed the contract. He'll beat Arsenal. Arsenal, you're next. You know what I'm saying? Carrick Lesnar's coming. Carrickberg.
We'll see,
yeah, man. Arsenal, you're next. And once he gets that win, the United fans what they're gonna do, and we know what Rio is gonna do. Sign the contract, 5-year deal, and he's gonna be your new manager.
United are back.
And that's what we need.
Just quickly back to this, King. I wanted to ask you, did you know about this? Any thoughts on your center back that you signed as well for Chelsea?
We haven't signed it. We haven't really signed him yet. There's rumors that we might sign that Jeremy Jacquet, but just another under 25 player from the French league that I don't know about. So, maybe this one will work. But no, it's not the type of centre back that I would want. I want a leader, and for me, he doesn't seem like that type. We need an A type centre back. We needed to get like a Bastoni type centre back, maybe even bring back Rudiger because for my team, it's leadership. That's what we're lacking. I don't need another young French centre back that might be good or might be shit. I don't need that. So
you need a Thiago Silva type signing where you sign an experienced for like some period of time. But you really need it. And I was just giving my thoughts on Everton. Like I said, them under David Moyes, they're just so compact. Like they're just so good. It's so hard to beat. Wait for King to come back. But also Villa, like I said, they need to go back and worry about Europa League. I think like if they're 10 to 12 points off the top, then you might as well worry about Europa League. Forget the league. Well, go for it while you're at it, but yeah, missed opportunity for Villa. So
Villa. Listen, Villa. Unai Emery is like Arteta. When the pressure comes, he crumbles. That's why when people call him a great manager, I say no. He's not ready for the big time.
Unless he's in the Europa League, then
yeah. But that's secondary. Like if you're going after mid competitions, FA Cup, League Cups, Europa Leagues, Unai Emery's your guy. But when you're going after League and Champions League,
would you still say he's the second best coach in the league? Yeah.
No, he's not even second best. No.
Fair enough.
Who was the second best for you?
For me, second best.
It's Pep number one for sure.
Yeah, obviously Pep number one, isn't it? That's
Pep's number one. Who is second?
Would you say Arne Slot?
No.
I mean, Slot did win the league, but I mean,
he's the most recent manager to win the league. To be fair, so that's why
we got in here.
Eddie Howe? No.
You know what? Unai Emery's second by default.
Yeah.
So the rest of them are shit.
Okay, that's fair. Default.
It's just default. Like put it this way: we're all in a position to want new managers. No big team right now has a good manager. Even Newcastle, they need a new manager. I would say, yeah. Every team that's in the most teams in the top half of the table need new managers. Newcastle, Chelsea, United, Liverpool, and Arsenal. So yeah, Unai Emery is second by default. Yeah. And I'm not giving it to Arteta because he's a bigger bottler than Unai.
Oh no. Arteta, no way. Not even close. Prophet, Liverpool won, Burnley won. I watched the game, so I'll give my thoughts on after you go. But Liverpool dropped points, massive miss. Soboslai missing his first ever penalty, dropping points at home to Burnley. Do you know what it is? Before you go, this result was reminiscent of how United dropped points against Burnley. Because we had a shot blocked off the line. We missed chances, and it's just they were hard to break down. But over to you, man. Liverpool won, Burnley won. Talk about the game.
But not good enough, Bob. To be fair, not good enough. In the first half of the game, I saw something that I did like. To be fair, normally when we play, we move the ball around slowly. It's just really slow tempo. But I think not yesterday. What am I about? I think on Saturday, we actually moved the ball around quickly. You know, when we were playing the ball around, it was quick. It wasn't just possession for possession's sake. It was possession with intent. So I think the first half was relatively good. We did get the penalty, of course, thanks to Gakpo, of course. Szoboszlai stepped up and missed it, bled it over the bar. That's 2 games in a row now where Szoboszlai's done something a bit mad. He had the incident against Barnsley. And, of course, yesterday. I'm not going to get onto him too much, though, because ultimately he has carried us this season. So I'm going to give him a free one on that. But, we should have been 1-0 up there. It was mostly us. Burnley came with a low block, as expected, to be fair. They weren't going to play no other way. But we did get the breakthrough. The only positive of the game that I look at and think, we can take something from that is Wirtz getting another goal. A good goal as well, to be fair. I'm glad that he's finally starting to get some GA now as well. So that's good to see him finally scoring. And he had a good game as well, to be fair. But the first half was great. But I don't know what gets said at halftime because we always seem to come out in second halves a lot worse than we are in first halves. The control wasn't there in the second half. Couldn't really keep the ball. We were starting to drop in a bit more. And I think you could see the Burnley goal was on its way because we were just kind of hanging on. Konate almost scored an own goal. Burnley, of course, they did get the equaliser again, which we all expected. It was a good goal, to be fair. I thought it was a very good goal from Burnley. And from there, as soon as they get the 1-1, they just low block it again. And we had no answer against the low block. We had no answer. Ekatike did bag, but it got ruled out. Ultimately, if we did win the game, it would have been lucky because we didn't deserve nothing out of the game. I think Burnley were well deserving of a draw. And not good enough, man. You know, dropping points at home to. I mean, we've dropped points at home to every single relegation team this season. We narrowly beat Burnley at the beginning of the season 1-0, drew against Sunderland, drawn home and away against Leeds, and now we're drawn against Burnley. That's not good enough. We're the champions of England. We're the champions.
Big
But,
up,
big up AFC always, man. But it's not good enough, bro. It's nowhere near good enough. And what can I say other than it's more issues? We got Marseille away on Wednesday. That is not going to be an easy game. Our next 4 games coming up are Bournemouth away, Marseille away, Bournemouth away, Newcastle at home, and Manchester City at home. I mean, that's a tough run. So we needed to win, really, and we didn't. It's a problem.
I watched the game. I was watching with my pal who's a Liverpool fan. And yeah, I agree, King Khan. Liverpool players are definitely down tools this season for sure. 100%. In my opinion, though, like from when I watched the game, Liverpool just didn't do the basics. They just didn't play basic football. They just kept trying to force it. They just kept trying to go for it. The penalty from Szoboszlai, that was an absolute dreadful penalty. I don't know why you're trying to smash it, man. I don't know why he was trying to go for power. But hey, I could care less. He missed. Liverpool dropped points, and crucial points dropped in the top 4 because
100%.
Liverpool definitely need to get top 4. I think that they desperately need to get top 4. I think if you're going to spend a lot of money and miss out on Champions League, then that's not a good look for the squad. But I think it might be top 5 this season again. It might be top 5 again this season. So it could be 4th or 5th gets Champions League as well this season. But regardless, I'm not going to get to that just yet. I'm just more thinking about, like I said, you guys just didn't play basic. You just kept trying to force it. And I think it was poor from Arne Slot. But it wasn't just his fault. I think Szoboszlai missing the penalty costed you 3 points. You definitely could have won the game if it wasn't for that missed penalty. Because you'd have been 2-0 up, you would have been out of it. You'd have probably gotten at least you probably got 3 points. 3 points in my opinion. So like I said, and the way you conceded the goals were defensively shocking. Defensively shocking. I don't know what Konate was doing as well. Second
Almost
half,
put it on goal, to be fair.
yeah, I was about to say, just the way he slid the ball back into the keeper. I was like, what is he doing? I mean, like, yeah, no, I agree, man. Like, they're definitely down tools this season, bro. 100%.
There's no excuse, King Khan. There's no excuse, man. I mean, other years when we were bad, we had problems, injuries, and that, but there's no excuse for this season being as bad as it's been. You ain't gonna get no excuse making from me. You
definitely think Arne Slot has to go? You think it's time to?
Bro, it is, but looks like he's staying until the end of the season, and unfortunately, which is crazy because Xabi Alonso's right there to get.
I think he should stay to the end of the season because, like I say, it only makes sense now. Like you're not, like if you're gonna back a manager and spend 450 million and not allow him to stay at least at the end of the season, I think that's just a bit ludicrous. I think the best scenario for you is keep him till the end of the season and see where you end up. I think hire a new manager then because who's gonna take over at the end of the season? Who will take over the manager at the end of the season? You're not gonna hire Steven Gerrard, are you?
No. It's thing is we can make a change. I know people are saying
you could go for Xabi Alonso straight up, but would it change?
It's like this, bro. I look at it like people are saying if he comes in now, it could disrupt the season. But if he comes in the summer, we're gonna have another transitional year next year. In the new manager, new style of play. You bring him in now, he'll have a couple of months to work with the team. In the summer, maybe get some players. Unlikely, but who knows?
Maybe January transfer window.
I don't think we're getting no one in January, to be fair. But you bring him in now, he can work with the team, and next season we'll be better off. But I don't know. It looks like the owners are being stubborn, to be fair, but they don't want to admit that they was wrong on this. That's why he's still here.
100%.
What did Van Dijk in the game?
Didn't do anything. Useless.
Useless, bro. Useless. That's what I'm saying.
I
do worry about one thing though. In 2027, when Alisson's contract's out, Van Dijk's contract's out, Salah's contract out, I do worry how we're going to replace them three. I think we can manage with
Yeah.
Salah. I think Wirtz and Isak will be enough to replace Salah. I think we should be able to get a centre back. It's the Alisson one that I'm worried on because I don't really see a goalkeeper out there that we can really replace him with.
Mamardashvili though, he's
Come on, his backup is the best he's gonna be ever. He ain't
No,
gonna-
no, no, no. He'll be good. He'll be good.
I
It's
think
just because he's also young as well, so he's gonna get better as well, and he's learning from the best.
Fingers
So I
crossed,
think that's the
I
best
think your
version.
back that's costing you goals, bro. It's not him. Like
No, Alisson's been good, bro. It's
No,
not his
I-
problem. The defense has been dead.
I mean, when Mamardashvili played, like it was
Yeah.
mostly
It's the defense in it, bro. On paper, bro, we have a good defense as well, which is mad considering how bad it is. It shouldn't be as bad as it is when you look at the defenders we have.
Yeah, but Konate was thinking Ala Madrid until they told him no. That's why. And Van Dijk is past his sell by date. You need to update your centre backs. He's cool and all, that's one, but you need about maybe two more centre backs.
He's at City, remember? We went City, remember?
Oh shit, yeah, you went
Bro,
City.
it's mad, yeah. With two of our targets here in the window, Semenyo and Guehi, have both gone to City because we did nothing to
Oh.
try and get them.
Oh mad, I thought you no. Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, no, you got to hold that one still. I ain't gonna lie. City did you like we did you, but no. I thought he went Liverpool. I actually thought he went Liverpool. I forgot about that. He went to the blue side of Manchester.
The fax machine in the last minute. Remember it was done deadline day.
It was, but and you know what's mad? Yeah, the maddest bit is Glasner didn't want to sell him in the summer yet, but now he's more than happy to let him go because he's
leaving now. That's why
he's leaving as well. Yeah, exactly. So he said,
Liverpool need a couple centre backs. They do.
Yeah.
Because Leone will come back, he'll be all right. I think Leone will be all right. I think Konate is probably going to stay, but then that's two. You need two more centre backs. You need
100%.
You need two more centre backs.
King Kong.
Minimum.
We never spend money in January, King Kong, ever.
Most clubs don't spend money in January. It's only the club with real ambition. Can't even talk. With real ambition. The clubs with real ambition will spend in January, like Man City, for example. They don't often spend in January, but the last 2 years they've spent a lot in January. I think they've spent more than 200 million in January in the last 2 years.
Yes. Yeah, City is number one for January. Probably Chelsea's number two, and then the rest don't really spend.
Yeah,
they are shit owners.
Who's that? FSG?
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, FSG are broke boys. But that FSG needed to spend $1 billion, not 500 million, in order to improve into reboot up Liverpool. Because you need to spend another 500 mil. You need a couple centre backs. You need a left wing. You probably need a DM. You probably need to get some maybe DM, left back, couple DM, left wing, couple centre backs.
I think Gravenberch is good enough. He's just not being played.
You need a right wing. You need a right wing as well. So you need 5 players. You need 5 players, and
I agree. This comment here, spot on.
Yeah, you need 5 players at least, at minimum. And then in terms of backups, you probably need who's your backup left back? Oh yeah, you need a backup left back because Robertson
is coming back. Looks like this month. So.
Yeah, no, you need to sell that man. Sell that man for a packet of chips and a Milky Way bar.
Kirkers or Robertson? Who we're saying sell?
Well, I mean, bro, long term it's going to be Kirkers is going to be.
Yeah, you need another one though. You need a backup to Kirkers.
Robertson's probably going to go in the summer. So.
You need a term option.
I think what the club will do is they'll put obviously Kirkers will be number. I think they'll just bring Costas back in and use him as cover.
No. Either get an academy guy or bring a new buyer because Costas as a backup's not good enough. Couple centre backs. Your goalie's fine. Right back, you're fine. Midfield, you need a DM. Maybe
they don't have a backup right back though. Connor Bradley, I don't know. It depends how healthy he is.
He's injured a lot. To be fair,
he gets injured often. They need backup. They need a backup right back as well.
But if you would have to sell Connor Bradley in order to get a backup.
And next season,
so maybe you sell Connor Bradley.
The main issue is, I agree with King. To be fair, the main issue is at centre back. We need a lot of reinforcement there.
You have Leone next season, so Leone will
be back.
So
but
you need backup to him.
Van Dijk and Salah have to go next summer.
Yeah.
They both have to go next
I-
summer. So you
I'd say-
need to get 2 centre backs. You need 2 centre backs.
I think Konate
And you
might
need 2 centre backs,
Yeah,
right
Konate,
wing, left
he's off,
wing,
man.
and a DM. That's
There's
the
no-
main.
I don't see a
You-
world where Konate stays.
You spent
Still won't.
450 million on players that are players post Klopp. You finally
Yeah.
spent Arnie Slot's players, which will be
Yeah.
which probably will be Xabi Alonso's players come the summer if you guys do sack Arnie Slot. But if you do get if you do get, how'd you say it? What was I gonna say again? If you do, obviously, you do spend another 500 million. It's the players fully post Klopp. You need
It's
to sell-
unlikely, but to be fair, I think this summer was a one-shot. Bro, you're going to see us going back to the cheap
Nah,
business.
and you need, but then again, like I said, like King was saying, you need left back and a right back. You need.
But no, I
midfield.
think it'll be another summer spending. I just think you're waiting till the summer.
Oh,
I'll
I
be
hope
real.
so. I hope so.
You might as well spend 300 million on a whole new defense.
No,
Man
not
City-
a whole new defense. You just need backup, left back, and right back
guess-
because Frimpong
don't
and
forget-
Kirkers are good enough, and you just need centre backs.
Remember,
And then you need a DM, and you need a left wing,
Yeah.
and you need a right wing. So you probably need to buy what 6, 7 players. 6, 7, yeah, 6, 7 players, and you need to spend about 400 mil.
No, but then do you remember Man City in 2017-18, Pep's second season at Man City? They spent 200 million on a whole defense, and then City went.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but they bought the left back and right back.
I think
Frimpong and
another problem is,
Kirkers.
bro, I just don't think the club
Walker.
spent the money
Walker.
properly in the summer. Let's be honest. Was Wirtz really needed? He's a great player, but did we need him? We don't really play with a 10, so it was a weird signing.
Yeah,
Isak
what?
wasn't
what
really
didn't
needed.
even
no,
need
no,
Isak.
no. Isaac was needed. He was needed.
Actually, you know what? We did need 2 strikers, to be fair, actually. That is a good point.
I think it's a quality sign. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Ekitike, if Isaac's playing the way he should be playing, Ekitike is off the bench, and that's in real depth. So let's be honest.
By the way, I don't agree with people who say we shouldn't have sold Darwin Núñez. He needed to go. 100% Darwin needed to go. So
Yeah,
people
no,
trying to
him-
rewrite history now and say we shouldn't have sold him. now.
him and Diaz both needed to go. You just never
Yeah.
got a backup. You never replaced Diaz with a left wing good enough. Like Gakpo is a bench player at
Yeah,
best.
exactly.
So you don't have a starting left winger, and then Salah's just played so poorly that he has to go now. So you're probably going to need to get a starting right winger. And then
You
Chiesa
can't-
is a 50-50 whether you keep him or not.
100%. Obviously, you're not going to get someone as good as them, and you got to get the next best thing. But it's
I
one of
mean,
them
you
that-
can do, or you can do if Liverpool are really ambitious, they go Elise
You could-
Yeah.
Salah was
and
never
Bastoni.
Salah was never that world class guy that he was when you signed him. You developed him. You need to-
Exactly. Yeah.
You need to develop some guys. And one thing about Liverpool is I don't often give credit to Liverpool, right? Because obviously they're my biggest rivals. But one thing I will give credit to you is you develop players very well. Your player development is top notch. This is why I'm saying you can sign Ekitike. He's looking like a world class striker already.
He looks, yeah. One
Yes,
of the
what I'm
bright
saying.
spots, to be fair.
You're developing him already at the football club. Your player development is one of the best probably in the world. So this is what I'm saying. I think you need to sign some players that are on the verge of probably good are gonna develop. Good
And
players.
Ndai would be good for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Ndai, Somerville, maybe from West Ham, those type of players.
You know who I
where you
used
don't
to
have to spend too
would have been
much.
Salah's replacement? Do you know who I thought would have been Salah's replacement at the time? Jared Bowen. But not
Yeah. Not
What-
anymore. He's too
I don't
old.
know.
He's
he
too old now.
was, but not anymore. I think like 2-3 years ago, yes, but not.
Bro,
not-
we were linked with him in 23-24 in Klopp's
That's what
last
I
year.
mean.
After that, he kind of just... I think he
Yeah.
was someone Klopp had an eye on, but he starts coming down. Obviously, he's not interested.
But obviously, Klopp was the guy who was the mastermind behind like your player development and whatnot. But then,
Exactly. Well, you see now that fucking Klopp's not here, but what a crash is like.
no, but I hear it's still like Gravenberch when he obviously used on Gravenberch under Klopp and he didn't really use him much. And then now,
You know what? But I do think Klopp would have got a tune out of Gravenberch if he did stay. I do think
Yeah.
he would have found a way to unlock himself.
But did he not really use him that much? Then he
Not much in the last season, though.
yeah. So
Oh, I know. Jan Diomande from Leipzig. That's the type of player you'd buy. 30-40 mil. Right. Well,
I disagree, King Khan, but we lost both of our strikers in the summer, so we did need to bring 2 more in.
yeah. The only one that I think was a waste of money was Wirtz. But that Wirtz is one of those signings where it's a FOMO signing. It's fear of missing out.
Yeah.
100%.
No, but then again, like they got what? You guys got. What was I gonna say again? You got Isak.
Mm.
You sold Diaz. I think selling Diaz was a mistake.
I
No,
mean,
it wasn't.
I don't think it was a mistake. The problem is not replacing him. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I mean,
Maybe.
the club are saying, they don't want to block the pathway for Rio, but Rio and Gamoa never plays. The manager doesn't.
Alvarez? Could you have signed Julian Alvarez instead?
He would have been a good signing. He would have been a good signing.
He's not a left winger though. That would have been a waste of money.
If we weren't gonna, if Chiesa
was
wasn't wanted by Slot, he should have gone. Let's be honest. He shouldn't have been kept around.
You're wasting Chiesa. Chiesa is a good player. You're wasting.
He is exactly, bro. He's been wasted. He needs to leave. I do hope that he does stick it out though until the new manager comes in, and then maybe a new manager can unlock him.
A long time, bro. African, do you think Arsenal is still gonna borrow this?
Yes.
Okay.
I still do. I don't believe in them. As I said, I don't really care until March, April time. That's when Arsenal have to convince me that they're going to win the title. As I said, they've done this. They've done up to January, February time. They are the only team to have led the league at Christmas time and never gone on to win it.
To be fair, we did the same thing in 1890.
They did.
I didn't want to.
No, but I mean every single time. I'm talking about every single time.
Oh yeah. Then definitely.
They're an 0-4 record of leading in Christmas and then going on to win titles.
And this is why I say mentality shift.
Yeah.
Arsenal don't have that mentality shift. They could have easily.
If they win the League Cup, then they win the Premier League.
That's what's mad though, yeah. In the long run, if Arsenal win the league, it's probably not a great thing because that means they will probably keep Arteta. So I know a lot of Arsenal fans don't want to win the league purely because they want Arteta gone. They know that if he stays, he's going to end.
Not really. I mean, a lot of Arsenal fans like Arteta.
No, most of them hate him.
The sensible ones don't, though, innit?
Yeah, like Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a difference. There's Arteta fans and then there's Arsenal fans. Arteta fans are weirdos. Arsenal fans actually.
The sexuals.
Yeah, Arteta sexuals. Yeah, they're the same. Like Amram sexuals, Maresco lovers.
They were the same, bro. Ruben Amram had, bro. This is what's what baffled me. Yeah, there were fans. There were United fans or supposed so-called United fans that were laughing or not laughing, but they were happy that we dropped points and lost in the FA Cup because we sacked Amorim.
Yeah, they're not United fans, were they?
They're not United fans. They
can go with him to his next club now, innit?
But they call me a fake fan for wanting him gone because we had our worst ever season as a football club with this guy. But what do I know? Apparently, I'm a fake fan. But then what about them? They're the worst. They're the worst United fans ever. These guys that have manager stands on their profile picture, they're the worst fans on the whole platform. The fans that have like player profile, I'm like, okay, you know what? Fair enough. Like you're actually repping a player, but if you rep a manager, you're just like, yeah, no, come on.
No, I don't like fans that rep a player either. There's no need to be all up in a player's ass.
Well, we got it with Salah, innit, bro? Salah fans, innit?
No, but then there's some of them who rep their idols, and I get that. Like I completely get that. Like if you rep your idol, then sure.
No, I don't get people that rep a player. That's an American thing. Like we used to have we used to have Havertz fans. We used to have Mason Mount, and then once those two players left my club, it was so much better. It was so much better when we didn't have guys that were
literally
or the ones that rep only just players because they're from the academy. Oh, I hate those ones. Oh, they're Cobham. Oh, they're what's your one? Carrington. Oh, they're what's Liverpool's one? I can't remember Liverpool's one.
Melwood.
Yeah, you know.
Melwood. You changed training ground. No, it's not Melwood anymore.
Yeah, it's not Melwood. What is it? The AXA, bro.
Yeah, the AXA. AXA born and bred. Oh, yeah. Because they're academy. They got to love them more.
La Masia.
Yeah, but La Masia is an actual. They make ballers. Like our academy, some of it. Yeah. But yeah, no. Like I don't like fans that are player centric.
It should be the club of
centric. Yeah,
Arsenal should be top by 14 points by now, man. I'll be real. Arsenal should be ahead of everyone by 14 points, but the mentality says otherwise. They dropped points at home to to what was it? They dropped points to who am I forgetting? They dropped points to. God, somebody help me, man! I literally like Forest away.
Yeah.
That's an extra 2 points. Liverpool at home, okay, fair enough. 0-0, like just shit happens there.
No, they should have beat them. They should have beat Liverpool and they should have beat Chelsea.
Okay, that's 4 points. Chelsea,
Yeah, they should have beat us. We were down to 10 men.
that's 6 points already.
They should have beat us at the Emirates, but to be fair, we weren't. I expected them to beat us, but they didn't. They made us. Fuck it, Arteta made Slot look like a decent manager.
Who
Yeah,
else?
That's 6 points. That's 6 points just there, then and there. How
Who else did they-
that would be
Even at
they would be
Anfield,
up
bro, they
high.
should have done us at the beginning of the season.
Who else did they drop points to that I'm forgetting about?
Spurs. No, they beat Spurs.
Man City at home.
Yeah, City at home should have won.
Yeah,
Both
should have won that
Sunderland
one.
away.
Yeah, that was another
Sunderland
one.
away. Yep. Sunderland
Who else?
away. Villa away was like okay, that's a one-off. That's a one-off. You can accept that. Villa away is tough. It's a tough ground to go to. It's a one-off game. Fair enough.
And then Forest at the weekend as well.
Forest at the weekend.
Yeah.
Could be another one in there somewhere.
So there's about 6 to 8 points. They could be about much more, 6 or 8 points more.
Hold on 1 second.
But I don't do ifs, buts, or maybes. I do absolutes.
Absolutes. That's really it. To be fair, Arsenal didn't really drop any points to other sides. Liverpool away is also another.
They should have won that, but if they were braver in the game, if they approached it in the right manner, they would have won that game.
Yeah, they would have won that. Like what? They should have beat both our teams pretty much. Mine and Prophet's team.
Yeah,
They should have.
Hold on a minute. The defenders of the strikers backs. Only defense I give our set is strikers. Sorry, it's attackers to shit for a team that wants to win titles.
Havertz is back, ain't he? Havertz is back now.
Yeah.
I don't think Gyökeres is a bad striker. I just don't think that he's being utilised.
Yeah.
Why
He
didn't they
doesn't fit our Arteta's system, which is a system that doesn't need an actual striker. It needs goal scoring wingers and a facilitating striker, similar to what Liverpool used to have.
Yeah,
we did.
Firmino with Salah Mane. That's the type of players. If this Arsenal team had Firmino, Salah Mane, they would win the league. That's what they need. That's what Saka's meant to be. Saka's meant to be the Salah. They don't have their Mane because Trossard and Martinelli stink, and then they don't have their facilitating striker is Havertz. Well, I mean, he stinks too. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The fuck?
I don't know what's going on there in the chat. I'm not gonna.
Is that do you understand that? Yeah. Or...
No.
Yeah. Fucking. What the fuck?
I've got no idea what that is. I'll be real. Martinelli is crap. Martinelli is not the same we once saw.
what language is that?
I thought it was Indian, to be fair, but I can't read Indian, so.
I've got no
Pep
idea.
said after the game that. Yeah, it's Indian writing, I think.
Yeah, but what Indian language? What Indian language is it? Gujarati? Is it?
Probably Indian. I don't know, but I don't.
Was it Punjabi?
I think it is Gujarati. I'm not too sure on it. That's the thing.
I don't speak an ounce of Indian languages. So
yeah, if you're gonna cuss out, well, at least put it in English.
Look,
so we can read and understand.
I may appear to be Indian, but I'm not full Indian.
But I'm the whitest kid ever. Bro. I mean, I might look brown, but I'm the whitest. I live like a British kid, so I can't say nothing.
We're Indian, but we're not actually Indian.
Yeah.
By citizen.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm not Indian.
I can't read the language. I can't speak the language.
By blood, yes, but not by not by citizenship.
Yeah.
African is right. This is cool and begins. Odegaard. Yeah, bro. Odegaard needs to stop hiding behind defenders, and Odegaard's overrated, man.
Odegaard needs to be ripped off as the captain now.
Exactly. Give it to Declan Rice. Give it to Declan Rice.
Rice? No, or Gabriel. I'd give it to Gabriel as well. I think Gabriel.
I'm more leaning towards Rice because you know what it is. Rice. I don't know if you saw after that game against Forest. I didn't see it, but from what I heard, I think he said something like he said.
But he's for me, he's a sideways baller too, though.
It's mindset, it's mentality. I think he has that. I know he might not be the most perfect player to give the captain to, but it's about mentality and mindset. I think Rice is one of the only guys who has that in the team.
Nah, Gabriel. I'd give it to Gabriel.
Gabriel or Declan Rice, one of them two. If I have to give it to.
Rice is a captain as well, but
no, he is.
He is a captain as well. Either one's fine, but not Odegaard. Odegaard is well, lack of a better term, is a bitch.
On to the next game. I don't know what other games. Wolves Newcastle, didn't really watch that one properly.
I did see the Spurs West Ham one, but that was a bit of a shock.
Yeah. Talk about that one.
That's a bit of a shock, man. I can't lie.
Bro,
I mean, as bad as Tottenham are, I expected them to win that.
Bro, the only cups that they can really be talking about is the Arsenal coffee cup that they got from the Bournemouth dressing room. Literally, that's the only cups they can. That's the only cups they can really be talking about this season. It's the fact that they got the. It's the fact that they got the Arsenal coffee cup from the Bournemouth dressing room by accident.
Yeah, they're out of everything, aren't they, bro? They're out of the Carabao. They're out of the FA Cup, so they can't win nothing this year. Unfortunately,
they're not gonna win. They're not gonna win the Champions League.
No chance. They ain't winning.
I'll be honest. They should just fire him now. They're going to.
Yeah, you can't lose at home to West Ham.
They're wasting so much time. Might as well sack him now.
You can't lose at home to West Ham.
Horrible.
Yeah, not today, not tomorrow, to now.
I don't know why they hired Thomas Frank in the first place. He
was never stuck with Ange, I'll be honest. It would have been better.
Frank's not the problem, though. I don't think any manager is going to sort that situation. Their players stink.
But then again,
their players and their ownership stinks, and their sporting directors are trashes too, as well. How are you signing Tell after the loan he had last season? How are you signing him? He's never been good enough. He's not even, put it this way, Frank isn't even putting him into the Champions League squad. He took him out for Solanke because Tell is trash. That's one bad signing. Xavi Simons and Kudos, cool. That's good. Gallagher. Conor Gallagher.
I got no clue, OG, I'll be honest.
Basically, the Indian Football League is out of it's no longer gonna happen. Like it's out of administration. Like it's gone. Like they don't have enough money to continue the league. Like the league just there's not enough investment in the league, and there's not enough capital. There's not enough like resources. Not enough anything to continue the league. So they've pretty much stopped the league. Yeah. So they're gone. So that's why Man City's owner sold Mumbai City FC. That's why they're not going to continue anymore. Yeah, it's going to happen in February 2026. So it's gone.
So they're pretty much putting all their money into the IPL and cricket. I hear that. Makes sense. Makes sense, man.
The government chose to invite Messi over having their own league. Yep. Fact. They invited Messi.
I don't think Glasner will go to Tottenham. AFC was.
Yeah, that's a sideways move. Tottenham is a poison chalice right now because their defense is good, their goalkeeper's good, their midfield needs work because they have a lot of centre midfielders that are average. And their attack needs to be upgraded because they never replace Son. They did the same thing as Liverpool did. They never replaced their left winger. They don't have a left winger actually. They don't have an actual left winger in their squad. And also, yeah, man. African, when do you think Rosner gets sacked? By the summer, he'll be gone by the summer.
That's only if he doesn't get Champions League, right?
Huh?
That's only if he doesn't get Champions League, right?
I don't really care what he does this season. I need him sacked by the summer. There's better managers available in the summer. I'm not having a caretaker manager. You know, he may have signed a long-term deal, but he's a caretaker. He looks like a PE teacher. How is my manager looking like a YouTuber out here in these streets, man? It's disgusting.
To be fair with you, though, Spurs are missing Kulusevski.
You know what?
And
But
Madison and that.
I think Spurs have got potential. You know, I do think they have potential to be a decent team, but
But
you
they
got to
let
start
go
with a clear
of
out.
good players, though, Prophet. They
Yeah.
let go of so many of their good players.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Son's gone, Kane's gone. Who in that Spurs team do you look at? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna shit my pants because he's.
No one, bro. Literally.
No, I don't look at anyone. I'll be real. When we dropped points to them, I was fuming. I lost it, bro.
Yeah,
Because
but they beat you up all the time, man. You know, they run
Not-
Manchester.
not-
They run
that's
Manchester.
only because it's down to us. That's only down to
But
us.
you're playing them in a couple of weeks, I think, at Old
We,
Trafford,
we
aren't
made
you?
mistakes. We made the mistakes for them to beat us. That's on us. That's not on them. They're shit.
I mean,
We
it's the same when you play us. We make the mistakes to make you win, but it happens.
I was going to
You're
say,
better than, I agree. You're better than. I wholeheartedly admit you're better than us. I've always said that. You're better. You're a better football team than us. But what I'm trying to say is you also make the mistakes, and I agree. You do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to deny that.
It's just one of those ones where the you Spurs is the bogey team of both the Manchester clubs at the moment.
100%. But you're playing them at Old Trafford, aren't you, in a couple of weeks?
Not really. No, I don't. I don't remember. I think so. We played Fulham first. Fulham February
Fulham,
1st.
I think you got Fulham, then another game, then Tottenham after that.
I don't know, man. I don't know who we play after Fulham. I'll double check that. I'll tell you. Do you ever face racism in there? Like, do you have to... Not really. No.
No, we don't, mate. Everyone's welcoming here.
Well, actually, I have, but I never spoke about it. I'm just like, I don't really care. I was told. I was called the guy with the nappy on his head. I'm like, all right.
The fuck?
What the hell? That is wild.
That's mad, that is.
Wild.
It is what it is.
I think we've all probably suffered a bit of racism at some point.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Man,
Yeah.
that's life, though, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
if if you're,
I get all the time in Thailand. Like, it's not. I don't get it directly, but it's the way people look at me. It's like you just know that they think, oh, you're different, or you're not. Like, you know, it's just the way. It's the way they give you looks. Like you just know it's stereotypical. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have faced it, but not to the extent, because I could say things back to them and I can get away with it.
Yeah.
So I could care less, bro. I don't ever want to put myself down to their level, because you know what it is. The way they look at me is like, it just tells you about the state of them, rather than the state of me.
Well, just never, just don't rise to their level. I don't live in. I live in the UK,
No,
mate.
I do. I'm from Thailand.
Akamin lives in Thailand.
I'm from London City. It's multicultural, but yeah, there
I'm
is racism from time to time. But that's whenever there's different people in a space, there always gonna be tensions.
I am a Sikh from Thailand, so yeah. How come I'm in Thailand? I'm born and raised here. Family moved here years, almost a century, not almost a century, but halfway there.
Yeah.
Halfway to a century ago. Like, my family was, I'll tell you, not really a fact, but actually, you know what? I don't know if I'll say it.
Have you ever considered moving, Bo? Yeah, is it just, do you think Thailand's your home for life?
This is my home for good.
Yes.
Life is good here. Trust me. It's very good here. And I'll say this though, my family is one of the first ever to move to Thailand, like in the community. Like, my ancestors were one of the first people to ever move here. So it goes deep beyond that, because of the war in India, Pakistan.
Yeah.
Because of all that my family moved from India to Thailand, or what it was at the time. It was India, full India. People can look. We don't look. Yeah, exactly. Me and my pal here, we get it all the time. We get the looks all the time.
Yeah.
There's a lot more nowadays in the UK with certain agendas.
Yeah. Don't want to get too political, King Khan there, but yeah, you're right.
Moved to Manchester. Nah. I could
Oh,
never.
hell no. Hell no.
England's
Don't lose.
England's a shithole.
Yeah. Don't lose to the UK.
My
Stay away
family,
from them, man.
we run businesses here. My family run businesses here in Thailand.
Stay
No,
east, man. Stay east.
No, it doesn't. But it's stereotypical.
It's,
Like,
yeah,
there's-
exactly. That's
You just know that they're thinking something in their head. Like they also make this weird smile. Like they also kind of give you like this weird look. So it's kind of like already saying in a way like they're already giving you an answer.
Hmm.
I don't have to guess what they're saying. I just know what they're thinking. But
100%.
anyways, moving on from this.
Yeah, I know what you mean, King Kong. I know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries, King. No worries. Take your time. It's all good, bro. You can call off the games. Nah, bro, I'll get deported by calling off the games. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that stuff. Yeah, I mean, anyways, let's move on to the next games. Tottenham 1, West Ham 2. I saw the end. I was like, bro, Tottenham are actually washed.
Yeah.
The fact that you're losing games to West Ham at home.
I seen that. Well, I seen they want Xabi Alonso. They're looking at trying to get Xabi Alonso in. I mean,
Wait, who?
Tottenham. They're interested in it. Yeah.
Alonso. Oh,
Yeah.
no, he's probably learning English so he can. Well, he knows how to speak English, man. But he knows how to speak English. But
I think the two people that we're looking at were Alonso and Xavi as well. Xavi Hernandez.
Tottenham are really going for these type of managers now.
Yeah.
They sacked Jose before a cup final, who they told him to come in and win, and they sacked Antonio Conte for calling out the board. Yeah. And they sacked Anne for winning a trophy. This club has no ambition. This is why I don't take them seriously one bit.
Yeah.
I don't take Spurs seriously. That's why I don't call Spurs a big club, because they don't have the cojones of a big club. They never did. They never have. It's just all they have is money. That's literally all Tottenham have. They don't have the success compared to Newcastle. They don't have the success compared to Everton. They don't have the success compared to fucking Preston North End. How am I supposed to consider them as a big club in England? They're only big by finance. They're only big financially in terms of market. They don't have anything I can compare them to anyone. To anyone in the Sunderland have more league titles than Tottenham. Sunderland. You know, the fact that these guys call themselves a big club is a joke. And any Tottenham fans watching, I hope you agree, because your standards of a big club is not even there. And I know standards of a big club because I support a big club. I know what the standard is. It's to win. My club ain't doing that. That's why I'm calling them out. But Tottenham, sorry, man. I just don't consider them a big club. They're only big club by market and stadium wise. They're not a big club in terms of like success. Success is how you judge a big club.
No, they're the nice guys, aren't it, Tottenham, bro? They're known for playing good football. That's it, really. They don't win nothing. That's just about it. Do you not think?
I think we'll discuss this on another show. You can leave a comment on another show. I think I'll do footy chat sometime this week, and you guys can leave a comment and ask me questions. I'll answer this question, but on Premier League show, we'll just answer a question. Big up to you anyways for leaving the question. I'll get to you on another show about this one. But yeah, sorry, bro. Continue about Tottenham.
That's it, bro. I just wanted to say, bro, they're known for playing good football, innit, bro? They don't win nothing, but they're nice to watch on the eye. That's it. Having said that, they've even lost that in the last couple of years.
Jack, you've been awful quiet. Would you like to add anything on the conversation we've had?
No.
Why not? No, I'm kidding. It's up to you, bro. How good is everything? How good is everything in Buemo? What do you think?
How good is everyone?
I think it means everyone. My bad. It means everyone. Yeah.
I think he's a decent player, King Kong.
Sunderland 2, Crystal Palace 1, Glasner out.
Yeah, that's gonna happen, but it looks like he wants to get. It looks like he wants to go before the end of the season now. With what he said after the game.
Palace have already said they're not going to sack
him.
him.
We're not going to sack him, bro.
They're not going to sack him, but they're probably going to keep him till the end of the season. Yeah. I think you lost to a chill stream. Sometimes talking about life outside your origin that will help you get start adding.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? this is a sports channel. When I created this channel, I said to myself that I'm gonna keep it sports related only. No politics, no religion, nothing involved. No religious words, no political stuff on the channel.
100%.
Like I can talk about my background and everything like that, sure, because it's me and it's about and people on his channel can talk with their background too. They're more than welcome to. But like I said, I'm only keeping this sports related because when I created this channel, it was supposed to be about sports, and it still is. I'll always be about sports. Maybe I might create another channel where I just where I just do like personal life, like videos or whatnot. Like I might do in the future down the line when I have a bigger audience on here, so I can promote my other channel. But as things stand, I'm just gonna keep this sports because sports is like my passion. So everything I want to do related to sports. So what I'll do is maybe in the future I might do like a Q&A. You guys can ask me questions about me, and I might answer it. But as of right now, I just want to keep it sports related only. So respectfully, man, I appreciate your question, but I'm gonna keep it like sports related. Nah, I wouldn't say next Salah. No way. No way. But he can definitely put up the numbers of Salah, but not to the player Salah was. He can definitely put up because he's a goal scoring winger. He can definitely put up the numbers, but it's just he needs to be more. He needs to have his back. He needs to stop having his back to goal. The one thing about Mbeumo is he always has his back to goal. When with Amorim, and once you have when him facing the goal, you saw what he did against Man City, scores. You need someone that can have their face to goal, and you need to put a player. Can't even talk. You need to have a player that faces the goal, and Mbeumo is that player.
100%.
He's accurate. I like him. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. So do I. Cunha might be talented on the ball, but Mbeumo's simple right into the corner. Cunha was. Do you know what it is? In the last few games, I wasn't happy with what Cunha was doing. It was a bit selfishness from him, but off the bench in the Manchester derby, he provided, and that's all I wanted from a player. Off the bench to provide. But yeah, and then Leeds won, Fulham 0. And then tonight, obviously, Brighton are playing Bournemouth in about half an hour. We already gave our predictions on the Friday show.
Yeah.
Josh is there at the moment at Brighton, so big up to Josh. Make sure you guys subscribe to Josh's channel. It's at Pain in the Arsenal. The links are in the description of the previous videos. Make sure you guys do check it out. In the last 2 Premier League shows, you can go check it out. And his channel link is there. As for the lads, make sure you guys subscribe to Prophet's channel and King's channel. The links are all in the description of the video. And make sure you guys subscribe here. We're trying to get to 550 subscribers by the end of January. So, people, thank you guys for your support as always.
Big up everyone.
But yeah, I don't know what else we have to talk about. Really, I don't really have much to add.
I think we do all the games.
We did all the games.
Yeah.
FPL, I haven't. Well, this tonight, so I will discuss FPL in the next show.
Yeah.
The moment I'm on 40 points. But yeah, that's really about it. But anywho, King, you there, bro? Just want to ask you real quick on the Tottenham, West Ham, and then we'll close out.
I don't think King's there.
No. It's all right. Anyways, guys, I think we'll close out here. Prophet, what do you have coming up on your channel? You want to let the lads know?
Yeah, so I got the match preview for the Marseille game coming out tomorrow. That'll drop tomorrow afternoon, so stay tuned for that.
And I'm doing the NBA show after this, right after the show ends, so I'm gonna be live for NBA. Jack, big up to you for joining, bro. And we'll see you on the next show on Friday. Just waiting for King to come back real quick, and then we'll ask him a few questions and whatnot.
Yeah. No problem.
Big up, Jack. You're on mute, bro. Big up. Friday, we're back live for the Premier League preview. Big one on Man United here, so we are that game. As for tonight, the schedule for the rest of the week is looking a bit. I don't know. I haven't really discussed the schedule for the rest of the week yet. So tonight, after this, King, are you free to do an NBA show right after this? Right after this?
Not right after. I need some time to eat.
In about half an hour is okay?
Yeah, half an hour, yeah.
Cool. In about half an hour, we're doing the NBA show. King's channels are in the description of the video. King, real quick, we discussed about Tottenham. I don't know if you heard anything. But
what about them? What about Tottenham?
Tottenham won. West Ham United 2. Did you give your?
I think King did give his thoughts on that, actually. I think.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Leeds won. Fulham. I didn't really give my thoughts on that. Sunderland 2. Palace 1. Glasgow is out at the end of the season. That's really good.
Yeah, Palace are going to continue to lose because the Glasgow and their players don't care no more. I think with Leeds, I think they will stay up. I think Calvert-Lewin and his form has helped them. And it was another good win against Fulham. Obviously, Fulham without their Nigerian players. And as for Tottenham, yeah, man, they got a whole host of problems. I think they do need to sack the manager. I don't think the manager is the biggest issue, but it's just an issue that they can solve now. But yeah, I don't know what they're on because they just signed Conor Gallagher. So I think, yeah, Tottenham are just resigned to being a mid-tier club because that's a mid-tier signing.
But yeah, that's all we have for today, people. After this NBA show in half an hour, tomorrow, Champions League show for previewing match week 7. What are the shows that are tomorrow?
Wait, what time tomorrow? Is it like 4 p.m.?
What time are you free tomorrow?
Yeah, 4.
Are you free after 4 at around 5?
Yeah, only for an hour.
Okay. 5 UK tomorrow. We're doing the show. I don't know if I'm doing a show tomorrow afternoon my time, which is around like 6 a.m. UK. I don't know if I'm doing any show. Stay tuned to the channel. As for Wednesday, stay tuned to the Celtics show. Maybe might happen mid-season review. NFL preview Friday. Divisional conference championships. We're going to preview that, as well as Formula One mid-season talk, off-season talk will be happening very, very soon. I'll wait for that. Yeah. That's all I can really say, people. And Australian Open show, did that already. Make sure you check it out. Preview. It's on the channel. People, been us. Hit the like button. Subscribe. We're out. Take care.
Carrick's at the wheel.
Chairman Watford. Chairman Arsenal.
And big up as well. Profit.
Big up.